Welcome back. In the last episode, we completed timber for the locals. In this episode, we're going to do logs to the workers. Logs to the workers requires 2 long logs to be delivered to Smithville Dam, 1 to the quarry, and 1 to the drilling site. Let's get started. First, we'll jump into the Fleet Star, and we can use this truck to clean up some of the trailers that we left behind on Main Street. We can activate the logs to the workers contract, and we'll pull 2 of these sideboard trailers down to the trailer store that's by the gateway and sell them off. Let's just cut down the hill here, take a little bit of an alternative route into the trailer store. Now we can head to the log station and load up 3 more long logs, as I remembered that we have a 3rd long log delivery in Smithville as well. Instead of crossing the river here where it's deep and muddy, we'll just follow the shoreline down a little ways and we can cross where we did in the last episode with the White Western Star. Alright, let's get 3 more long logs loaded, and then we can head into Smithville Dam. Alright, the next stop will be the Smithville Garage. This is definitely a heavy load. I can feel the struggle of the truck right now. Now that we're here, we'll just drop this trailer and run into the garage. We can get rid of this low saddle and replace it with a front log carrier. We'll use the White Western Star to haul these loads because, like I said before, it's the best off-roader we have, and the 2 locations we're going to are pretty rough terrain. We'll stop and pick up a log carrier rear trailer. Now let's get this trailer tipped over. We'll try to do a controlled tipping like before. There's a lot of weight here. And we'll just roll it over the pile. Once we get into position, we can jump back to Black River and grab that Fleet Star. We'll recover this to the garage and just retain it. We'll retain all of the trucks while we're here. We can get back into the GMC and grab another trailer to take with us. We'll take the fuel trailer this time. The next stop will be the Smithville Garage. Alright, let's get out the Fleet Star, and we can use this to sell off that fuel trailer right away. Just making sure the maintenance trailer had fuel in it still. Now we can get loaded, and we'll take the White Western Star to the drill site. We're gonna take the way that goes past the farm and through the logging station and around and back down. It's definitely slow rolling with this load, and like I was saying before, I'll leave my all-wheel drive off as much as possible to get more power out of the truck, and then just use the diff lock when I need to. Alright, now that we have that delivered, we can head back to the garage and get loaded up again. We'll take the shoreline back to cut down on the time. Should be a little bit quicker. The next load actually is going to go to Norton's house on the next contract, Timber at Arm's Reach, which is right down the road from where we're at right now. This bridge is a little bit small for this truck. This is more of a scout path. Directly ahead here, going through the rocks, is just a bit tight for the back axles, so I'm going to go around them by going through the trees here. We'll get refueled up so we don't have to go back into the garage. Alright, at least we don't have to load in the dark, so this should be a lot more enjoyable. Now we can activate the Timber at Arm's Reach contract, and we'll mark out a location for Norton's house. As you can see, we have a lot of medium logs to haul. This time we'll take the back road that goes past the logistics base again. We should be fine. We'll just have to work our all-wheel drive and diff lock back and forth again to get around through here. And once again, going through the trees here is going to be the best route for us. Just keep the momentum up and try to run a straight shot through here. The White Western Star makes a pretty good truck for long logs because it's low to the ground and has wider rear axles. It's a lot more stable. After we get the final engine upgrade, it'll be a great logging truck. But we won't get that until we get to Mountain River, Alaska. Alright, let's head back. We'll just go back the same way that we came. Alright, now that we're back, we can get loaded up again and take the final trip to the quarry to complete logs to the workers. The rest of this trip should be pretty straightforward, mostly highway all the way to the quarry. We'll just skip that turn again. That's a death trap with this load that we have. We'll take the second turn in here. Just got to be careful on the left side here. It is a bit of a ditch and it will tip you over if you're not. And as you can see there, I got a little bit wobbly, but we managed to steer out of it. It does line you up a lot better for this transition down the hill to be able to be straight when you get to it instead of having to make that sharp turn. Okay, and with that we have logs to the workers complete. On the next episode, we'll get back to timber at arm's reach and we'll start hauling medium logs all over the place here. Make sure you come back and check that out. Should be a good time. Until then, we'll see you. Thanks for watching.